Hi, this is kind of weird, but oh well, my name is Brian Hernandez and I go to Santa Teresa High School, the home of the Braves. Something that will probably stick with me to the rest of my life. Sounds sad looking back and thinking, damn, this is really it. My time here has finally ended. I'm sure most of us wanted to get the heck out of here when we were in the freshman year, or even sophomore year. But now it's just like, how can I forget about this place I called my second home? My story here at Santa Teresa High School isn't really amazing or the best story, but it's the story of how I got to where I am today, which is kind of nowhere. But yeah, I'm alive, which is what counts. As a freshman, I remember I got excited about coming to the high school because everyone would always talk about how cooler it was not to have to wear any uniform. I remember I got so excited that day that I even got a fresh fit for the first day, which is something I do only for special occasions, my boy. So like, you know what's up, you know? So yeah, that's the thing I did back then, and I really don't remember much about my freshman year because it was really like frustrating. It wasn't really like that cool as freshman year, you know what I mean? It was more of like, I didn't really know what I wanted to do or even proceed on doing. And then comes my sophomore year, the year in which I began to think more about what I want to do. I picked coding as one of my classes, and in that class I literally learned how to make online websites, which from back then it was amazing for me, and being able to understand what he was saying was even cooler for me. I remember I'd go home and literally work hours on my website and go to class all excited to show my teacher my progress, and it got to the point where I learned even more because of videos and like recommended videos that I would literally talk to him about, and he would literally tell me, in this class period we're gonna be talking about this. And for me that was so cool because, you know, that was literally what I was talking to him about, which would get me even more excited. Then the time where I became independent came, and I began to learn more about not just websites but the money side of websites. And from a lot of videos that I watched, I got a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, which was recommended to me and I bought, which by the way was the last book in El Paso, and it was now in my hands. I learned how the rich think and how a change in perspective can easily make you understand the world economy and see the world very differently. And one thing I learned was how money works. So I made my first website because I already learned how you could potentially make money while sleeping. So basically I put my website, posted a product or several, and advertised it and let my money come in while I was sleeping or doing something. My website and my money would be working for me. And well, it worked for me sometime, and then I decided to close it. Fast forward some time, I'm a junior now, and in this period of time, I remember I loved to look at ways to make money online. I learned about some real estate, and in school, I was low on my grades, but it was so easy to me that I knew exactly what to do, and I would always pass my classes. Most importantly, I was making sure I had a plan B in case all my things that I was learning were fake. I'd have my diploma as a second option. I then began to ask teachers about these subjects, and I even asked them in tricky situations, like asking them what they think about real estate or if things I learned about money or taxes are true. And my teachers always gave me a surprisingly good answer, which was always really big for me because I never really believed they all had that sort of knowledge in them. But they all gave me a response I truly didn't expect. They all said real estate was really big, gave good feedback, and even asked me if I was going to proceed on that, to which I would always respond yes. Fast forward to senior year, and now all my teachers know me. They knew I would get into trouble and I didn't even get the best grades, but now they also knew I was chasing a passion. So thanks to me talking all about this stuff, I got to get into financial literacy, which by the way is a literacy for the middle class, not the rich. But oh well, at least I got to learn about real estate and things that my teacher helps me learn about, and sometimes I even teach her a thing or two. Now I really want to say this isn't much of a story in my high school wise, but if I told my story as in school wise, I would not have gotten much to say about most of my years. And now I know I don't regret none of my school because I really enjoyed that childhood and I really enjoyed being with my tribe/classmates. Most importantly, meeting the teachers I've met. Literally almost all the teachers in school know my name, Brian Hernandez, which isn't the best of the records, but it is the best of the feelings knowing that I came from a place where I know people take the time to acknowledge others, and that really says a lot about someone.